Hey everyone, welcome to Toy Vet episode 5. This is a show where I react to upcoming toy releases. These are things I've seen once and put on this list without looking at them in detail. That way I can react to them fairly honestly. So let's get started. First, Little Meow Gummy Candy pre-order. So the reason this is on here is because I want to do a shadow box filled with small figures or bean style figures. I've been wanting to do it for a long time. I'm just starting to really seriously look at what I'm going to get. And these are very small, 2.5 centimeters. Busted out the ruler here. Very small. This doesn't tell you any details. Like, do you get a couple? Usually these kind of figures you get a couple in a pack. This doesn't give you any details, unfortunately. Or even if it's random, or do you get one of each color? Doesn't really tell you. I am going to save it though, because they are cool little figures. So I'm actually going to save it on my shadow box options list here, where I'm looking at stuff. Move things around a little bit. So I'll take a look at that when I go look further into the shadow box, which is something I'm actively doing right now, actually. And I'm going to put it on my interest list too, because I put everything on there. Just so, kind of as a backup, or in case I still wanted it, even if it doesn't go in the shadow box. I like the face on them and how it's not obvious at first that there is a face and ears. Anyway, next. Sea Slug figure magnet gotcha pre-order. I'm assuming these are real sea slugs. And wow, there's a lot of them. It's like there's like 8 of them. That's probably what this 8 means. And they're magnets. I bet. Alright, I want to check something. Alright, this is pretty interesting. Maybe. See, these butterflies are magnets as well. I actually got a couple of these for my son for Christmas, and they're now sold out, so I wonder if I got the last 2. I think I got them 2. Interesting. These are presented by Rainbow. I was checking to see if these might be the same company making these sea slugs. Oh, Rainbow. Yeah, it is. I'm actually going to save these because they're pretty neat. Possibly for myself, or it could even be a gift for my son. Very, I don't know, probably not. I forget why I got him the butterflies. I think he liked butterflies at one point during the year, so I got it for him for Christmas. Very cool looking. I'm assuming they're real. Have to look into that, but yeah, they're super neat. And the butterflies were they don't look it necessarily, they're very 2D. Like the wings are just 2D. This body is very cheap piece of plastic, and it's identical for all of them, I believe. These look like they're a lot more high quality in a certain sense. I'm going to turn off the display capture for a minute here while I look at the brands real quick to see what else they have. The reason I do that is because sometimes you run into some really inappropriate stuff. These came up under NTC Mono, the Sea Slugs did, rather than Rainbow. Oh, wait a second. Am I being dumb? Yeah, this doesn't say Rainbow anywhere on it. Just the butterflies did. So maybe these aren't the same brand. I don't know. The color scheme is sort of the same as Rainbow. I'm going to translate this. See if it says rainbow anywhere on here. Spending a lot of time on this. So this actually says it's NTC, not Rainbow. So I guess this is a different brand that makes living creature magnets. Turn this off for a second. Okay, just making sure there's nothing offensive when I do these searches. Rainbow has these three things on Strange Cat, so only one is the actual real living creatures. NTC mono, let me make sure the display is on. It is. Has mushrooms as well, which is a real thing. So I guess these are a different brand. Anyway, let's move on. Wait, did I save the sea slugs? Yes, I did. Okay, now let's move on. This is one of Rainbow's, yeah, one of Rainbow's things. Wani figure collection gotcha pre-order. There's just 4 little alligators. They're a very cool design. I do like them, honestly. See, I actually don't like that they're a keychain. They don't look like a keychain in this part. I'm gonna Google Translate this too. See what's up. See what's up with the keychain situation, if it explains something. Crocodile figure collection with BC. Guess that means a chain. This short anime about a stylish girl and a laid-back crocodile superpower. So apparently it's based on an anime. Interesting. I am gonna save this. Just because the design is cool, even though I'm not really into the keychain aspect. Because that's gonna look weird sitting around. But I'm gonna keep that on the interest list. Alright, I'm gonna pause the audio for a second while I see what's up with the baby monitor, which you may have heard. Okay, I think we might be okay on the baby front. We shall see. If you hear some screaming soon, that's what it is. Next is Gun Heat product Tokyo Kaiju Universe Gotcha. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause and check out the baby. Apologies. Okay, the baby appears to have self-soothed for the time being, so let's move onward. Next is Gun Heat product Tokyo Kaiju Universe Gotcha pre-order. It's only one image. Got this fish guy with a spaceship on it, a panda, a slug in a UFO, and a cat Godzilla. I'm gonna translate this. Because I want to see if this is like a licensed thing. I wonder if it is. I don't know. So I really like the fish, the panda, and the frog or whatever in the UFO. The cat, like, literally scares me. But I think it's pretty cool. I'm gonna put it on my interest list because I really like three of them. The cat scares me. Don't know if I want the cat because it's so scary. But very cool set, I think. I should just leave Google Translate up. I'll do that next time. So I'm using it a lot today. Next up, Fantasy Creatures Encyclopedia for the Shrine Dragon Gotcha pre-order. I really love this series. Fantasy Creatures Encyclopedia, or I think sometimes it's called Fantasy Book Creatures or something with book by Sota, great company. I have their Romantic Bird set of 4 from this series of fantasy creatures. It's incredible. Let's see if I can show you. I don't know if it's going to be called Romantic Bird on here though. I'm gonna go on Sota and find it real quick. Hopefully it's on here. I guess they might have removed it. I'm gonna click in stock and out of stock, see if that helps. Missed and it's sold out here on Strange Cat. I wasn't sure if I was going to get it because it's a little creepy and weird, but anyway, back to the thing we're looking at today. The Shrine Dragon. I actually don't think this one looks that great. The movement in the whiffs of wind or fire or water here are, of course, really, really cool. But overall, I'm just not super into it. So I'd consider getting it maybe just for completion's sake, but for liking the series, but or I like the if those are waves, like the Japanese wave painting or something, that's cool. But I just don't like the overall look of the dragon in a way. So I'm going to put this on my interest list due to my love of this series, but not the best. Definitely the worst entry in the series, I would say, actually. All the other ones are super cool. Next. Malay Happy Recipe Series Blind Box Series. I think I put this on here because this one didn't look that great, but I just wanted to see what the other ones looked like. Honestly, I don't like it at all. So, yeah. That's a no from me. Plus, it's dolls. I think I've talked about that before, how I'm not collecting dolls at this point because it's too feminine, and I don't think it's a good idea for me to be doing as a man. Lulu the Piggy Teddy Mini Blind Bag Pre-Order. These are on here for the shadow box, like I was talking about earlier. I don't like this pig, actually. There's a million products of this pig, and I don't really like them. This might be a little big for the shadow box. Looks like there's a lot of variety of types. There's like fuzzy ones. And whatever that finish is called. Sparkly, metallic. Um, there's 5 levels: R, PR, SR, SSR, and UR. Each bag contains 1 piece. I think these are too big for the shadow box, and I don't like Lulu the Piggy, and I don't really like these all that much. In general, they're kind of cool. They're the coolest Lulu the Piggy product I've seen, probably, but not interested. Next, Wrinkle Candy Shrimp Blind Box by Crazy Eyes. This little shrimp looks like a popcorn shrimp. Do you get a couple in each box? Hard to say. This picture kind of implies that. I wonder if you can get these things. A star, a planet, a strong heart. Curious about the format, like how many you get in a box, but I'm just not interested in this, in the design, so I'm not even going to look into it further. Next is Azuma Makoto Sanrio Hello Kitty Blind Box Series. I normally skip right over this Hello Kitty stuff, even though Hello Kitty is kind of cool, but these are really unique, as you can see. It's like Hello Kitty, but her head is gone or translucent, or just an outline, and there's play inside for some reason. Okay, it's translucent. Looking at this, I wondered if it was just totally just a frame, but it's translucent. Flowers inside. You actually have her eyes and nose or mouth too. It's actually super cool. I really like it. I'd almost not super into Hello Kitty, but I'm gonna put this on the interest list just because it's super cool. I like translucent stuff with stuff inside it. I have an amazing Burger Coon that's like that. X-Coon, where he has tons of stuff inside him. Like, he's huge and he has tons of stuff inside him. It's very amazing. One of the best things in my collection, definitely. Yeah, I really like these. I wish it was not Hello Kitty, but even with it being Hello Kitty, I would think about it because it's super cool. Next, Ghost Candle Shrimp by Crazy Eyes. So I guess this is the same guy that made the other shrimp we were just looking at. It's just a cool candle. I don't know why it's a shrimp, but it's pretty cool. It's 7.5 centimeters. Got the ruler here. It's pretty small. It's $45. It's very small. Not tiny, but pretty small. I like the look of it, but I'm not gonna get one. Then Ghost Shrimp Tarot by Crazy Eyes. More shrimp stuff by this Crazy Eyes designer. And there's no more details in this. Like, I was wondering if you take the sheet off and you can see what's underneath, but not interested in that. I don't like it. And then we'll end the show like we end every show, looking at McNoise Toys Instagram to see what's going on there with one of my favorite toy makers. Let's see. This is a new post. Looks like it's just a video of some of their smaller figures, some of which are super cool. I forget what their guy with the skull is named. He's really cool. I'd like to get a big one, and the mini one's pretty cool too. Yeah, that guy. Pretty cool little video. Doesn't look like anything's for sale there though. Then you have their Evangelion license stuff, which dominates their feed these days, which is a shame because I'm not into Evangelion and I'm not into license stuff that much. I don't even like when they do things like this Squid Game. It's unofficial, unlicensed, but heavily references an IP. I don't like that either, except in rare cases. So no new stuff for me to look at really here on McNoise. All right, that's it for the show. See you next time.